welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are well. So today we are finally jumping on the hype of, what is it called? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are well. So I have had such a busy week and there have been so many albums that have been released recently, but because I've been so busy, I literally had like my dream job last week, and I still feel like I'm in like a fever dream when I'm talking about it. So anyway, we're finally gonna listen to RAYE'S debut album, and this album, I've heard every single person hype about it. Every person who has listened to this album has hyped about it, so I'm gonna jump on the hype today, see what everyone's hyping about. Yeah, so this album is called My 21st Century Blues, and I'm actually so excited to film this video because I'm so excited to listen to this album. Out of the songs on the track list, I already know Hard Out Here, Black Mascara and Escapism. From what I remember, I love them all, but I can't remember how Hard Out Here and Black Mascara actually go. Out of all of these tracks, I feel like I'm most intrigued for 5-Star Hotels and Flip a Switch, and also Oscar-winning Tears. Now, we're just gonna get on with this video. I am gonna get the lyrics up on my computer. The first song is called Introduction, which I'm assuming is just an introduction. That's literally what the song is called. So let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming out tonight.
Who is this?
Very special guest for you tonight coming on.
This is so cool. This is so clever.
To the wonderful Ray.
Okay, I don't know about you, but isn't that just like so clever? Like, am I the only one who thinks that's so clever? The introduction, I've never heard any kind of introduction like that. The next song is literally called Oscar-winning Tears. Okay, let's go. Oscar-winning Tears. This is a song which I'm most intrigued for. Let's see what it's about.
Hello, it's Ray here.
What?
Please get nice and comfortable because the story is about to begin.
I'm not ready. I am not ready for this. This is not what I was expecting. And what I was about to say was, I feel like that goes very nicely from the introduction. This is such a different album already. I've never heard anything like this. I feel like I'm watching a film. I feel like I'm there with her. Are we ready?
I'm gonna tell you about one of the many men. Name is irrelevant. He was 1 out of 10. I wish that I knew it then. Truly invulnerable. I love a sentiment. I was stuck in a daze, terrible fate. So I'll take this front row seat, popcorn and ice cream. Tease, baby.
Girl. Oh.
Look how you talk.
I love this.
Cry those Oscar. Baby, you can go. Would you really go ahead, and would you go ahead and just cry? I left the room and never saw him again.
So much happened there. So much happened. I don't really know where to start. I loved that whole thing. I feel like it didn't really have much music. It was mainly just Ray's voice, and I absolutely love that. The end of the song especially caught me off guard, and that was something else. What the song's about, it has so many different things that it could be about in my head. Could be about a relationship where you're not treated very well, and it's like you've realised it and you're at that point where you're like, actually I need to leave. It could be also about, like, because I know of the history of like Ray's career and it's taken her so long to release her debut album, it could be about like the background of that, and it could be about her past management and about that, especially considering the title is Oscar-winning Tears. Or it could be about like being someone who kind of just watches things from the sidelines, and I can definitely relate to that and just kind of watch people win when you're too scared to go for something, if that makes any sense. I am blown away already. Next song is a song which I have definitely already heard, but I can't remember how it goes. I remember this being released because, like I say, it was like her comeback. Ray had already spoken about how hard it was about like kind of releasing an album, being in a management which was kind of controlling her and not letting her release the music that she wanted to. So Hard Out Here is kind of talking about that. Let's listen to it because I haven't heard this in a long time. I can't remember how it goes. I don't remember this. I don't remember this sounding like this. I remember parts of it, but I never noticed these lyrics. My pen is a gun. Wow.
Tell them boys, feeling them boys, meet at a steakhouse. I've been a mess,
Steakhouse?
Sleep it on me, I mean,
My cake's out?
Hustling as a young girl in the
Sleeping on her, sleeping on me. What do you know about hustling as a young girl in the dungeons? How have these lyrics just flown through my head?
all of the wine cards. I had to chill, smoke it away, manage my anger. What you know about? You start to wonder why I'm Christian. Without the Lord, I take my life all the times I've been a victim.
I don't remember this. I remember this.
Get your pink chubby hands off my mouth. Fuck you think this is? I told my Lord, have these grown men crying.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. So much happened there. So much happened. What do I say? I'm not gonna lie, there's parts of that song which were hard to listen to. It's quite hard to listen to knowing what it's about and knowing the history of Ray's career. I remember seeing Ray supporting Rita Ora, and this must have been like 2018, and the only song that I knew there was the one that goes na na eh, don't act like you know me, na na eh. And to think of how far she's come since then. Next, we've got Black Mascara. Again, this is definitely a song that I've heard, but I can't remember how it goes. So let's see if I can remember. I remember this. Okay, I'm just gonna pause for a second. I don't know really what black mascara means. Is that like a term for something? I'm gonna Google it in a sec. But there is a lot of like badass, like F you men, F men vibes from this album, and I'm here for it. Wow. So Black Mascara is another story that contributes to my blues, Ray told in The Know. Why am I saying this like word for word? I used the contrast of a fast-paced electronic dance track to tell a dark story of being misled by someone I really stupidly trusted, which caused me so much distress. Why can't I read? Which caused me so much distress. Wow. So I guess black mascara is like, if someone's giving you so much distress, but you trusted them, then they're going to make you cry, which is going to leave you with black mascara. I love the contrast though of like the meaning to what the song's saying. What is she saying? I don't remember this bit. Wow, I am so I'm so obsessed. I'm getting like a different vibe from Ray, especially from like her previous songs. This is different, and like I can't really explain what type of music this is. I'm loving it. Next, we've got Escapism. This is the only song on this album that I remember how it goes. So, and it's a bop. I'm obsessed. I still don't know the words to it, but that's why we've got the lyrics up, okay?
Teasing and teasing, I'm sitting on him. I ordered 2 more wines, cause tonight I want him. And he told me that it's over, done decision. And I don't wanna feel my little black dress. And I wanna feel how I did last night. How I did last night. For anything, please. Have mercy on me. Take this thing. Last night really was the cherry on the cake. Then some dark in my state. I'm as high as you're acting like a dick. Know me? So you might as well stick it. Just like champagne. I don't trust any of these bitches I'm with. How I did last night. I don't feel no way.
I don't remember this bit. Okay, that song is like, I swear it gets better every time I listen. And when I like actually pay attention to the lyrics, it sounds so much better. Next, we've got Mary Jane. Now, I don't know what that means.
Jane, when you touch my mouth, sweet, sweet Mary Jane, left me in bed so
Wow, so I've just googled like what this song's about. Ray describes the track as the love song to my addiction. There was a time I was so lonely and I was letting down everyone I loved and I couldn't explain why. Now I didn't know that Ray had a struggle with addiction, but I feel like that also links to escapism. Wow, that's quite a hard song. I also love the fact that these songs are more just Ray's vocals. It's like Ray rather than like tons of music and tons of like, you know, flooded with music and flooded with like other things other than just her voice. It's not like too auto-tuned or anything. Next song, what is the next song? The next song is called The Thrill Is Gone. Maybe this is like her coming out of her addiction and realising that isn't gonna help how she's feeling.
then heart games, I said let's play, I should know better. But I call him that cause it feels better. Caught dark stains under my eyes. I'm scared.
Whoa, this is a lot different.
Sleep in the same bed as you. Nice to me, say something. The thrill is gone, thrill is gone, thrill is gone.
I'm more alone when I'm on his shoulder. I've just noticed that lyric now.
The thrill is gone.
This album is doing something to me. This album is doing something to me. That song has a little bit of a different vibe. I can't explain it. I feel like there is definitely a word. It's kind of like a blues. Like, it gives me a blues vibe. And that makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, wow. Probably not my favourite song just because it's not my usual thing. If I'd heard that song, I probably wouldn't have guessed that would be Ray. Wow, I'm so surprised by this album. And yeah, this album definitely deserves the hype it's getting. The next song is called Ice Cream Man. I feel like I've heard what this song's about. Let's go. Let's listen.
So hit me up on the DM. Come round to the studio, let's cook it. But when I got there, should've heard what he was saying. Trying to touch me, trying to fuck me, I'm not playing. I should've...
Okay, this one's hard to listen to. I remember hearing an interview of Ray, and this was quite a while ago, maybe like a year or so ago. I don't know whether the interview was from like a while ago, but I remember Ray talking about how when she was younger, she would, and maybe it still happens now or up until recently, she would go into the studio and there would be like a man there who wants to work with her, but really they want something else. And yeah, this is what this song's talking about. And yeah, I'd heard about how this song was kind of about this.
Coming like the ice cream man.
Coming like the ice cream man. I was trying to figure out what that means, but I guess usually when you're a kid, especially if this was from the perspective of like someone who's underage, as a kid, if you see an ice cream van, you get excited. And if she's going to the studio at a really young age thinking, oh, I'm gonna be like making some music, yay, this is really exciting, and realising it's not actually what she's there for or what the other person's there for.
Goddamn, everything you did left me in a ruin. 'Cause I'm a woman, I'm a very fucking brave, strong woman, and I'll be damned if I let a man ruin. Was a girl, now I'm grown, I'm a woman.
Oh my god,
I
no.
was 7, was 21, was 17, and was 11.
Oh my god, this song is actually making me cry. And I was 7, was 21, was 17, and was 11. Oh my god. This is so hard to listen to.
Fell into some things that weren't healthy. A place where no one heard me, asking them to help me.
I was trying not to pause this song because I just kind of want to listen to it and I feel like it deserves that. But the part where she says, and I'll be damned if I let a man ruin. If you've been through that at such a young age, when all you want to do is make music and follow your dream, that could really stop you from getting to a place where you are. So she is a very brave, strong woman.
Be brave alone. I was a girl, now I'm grown, I'm a woman. Blaming myself 'cause
Oh,
I put
no.
on the...
Was that going into the next song? Or was that the end of that song? Wow, the amount of strength it must have took her to write that as well. I'm lost for words. That song really hurt. Next song is called Flip a Switch. I really hope that the rest of these songs aren't as hard to listen to.
Lay your guard down and fall for someone anymore. That's what stupid girls do. Us bitches do best. Flip a switch on a prick and I come alive in the night time. Be calling me on. Tell you kiss my ass, I know you wish that you could. Since the fucking from my past to flip the switch on you. Flip a switch on a prick and I
Okay. I love the vibe of this song. Feel like, I might be wrong about this, but it's kind of a part 2 to like Ice Cream Man. And Ray's saying basically I've moved on. I might be wrong, but that's the vibe I'm getting, and it gives me bad bitch energy, and I love it. Next, we've got a song called Body Dysmorphia. I'm assuming it's about what it says in the title. This one could also be one that's hard to listen to.
I let my fingers pinch my skin. I'm so hungry, I can't sleep, but I know if I eat, then I'll be in the bathroom on my knees. My arms inside these sleep. Don't have to stress about it. I cannot obsess about it. For you, so turn and listen. Really like my body. This is all. Looking in the mirror.
I think when I grow older, I'm going to get a nose job. I hope I'll be pretty when I grow up.
That bit at the end especially really broke my heart. Hearing like a kid's voice saying that about themselves. You might look in the mirror and say like, I don't like this about myself, but really, would you say that to your younger self? And that breaks my heart. That was also very hard to listen to. Okay, next song. It's gone so bright now. It's gone so bright. The next song is called Environmental Anxiety, which again, I feel like it is what it says in the title. What is that?
Some bound to happen.
Oh my god.
Set fire to our rivers of hope. Was always bound to happen.
Whoa.
Boys toast to Stephen Cold. Little girls aren't safe at home. She's scrolling up and down her phone. Still coming from licenses and we find peace from drugs and sex and prescription anxiety. Man, think why is a drunk man drunk? Get rich and the rest get sung. Closest, sexist, racist.
Did you ever think, why is the drunk man drunk? That's genius.
Think we haven't noticed oil burning, oil spill.
Attention, citizens. Please evacuate the country in an orderly fashion and leave behind any personal belongings that you don't need.
Oh my god! That song! Wow, I'm speechless. That song says so much. I'm going to see Ray in December and I'm already thinking about like how these songs could be performed. I feel like that song would make a really good interlude. So much happened there. I'm so... wow. Okay, next song we have a song called 5-Star Hotels. This is one which I'm most intrigued for. How this album's been going, I don't actually know what's next. This is actually a collab with Malia. I think that's how you say the name. I feel like I've heard of Malia. Maybe I've heard some of their songs. Let's maybe it's not the person who I'm thinking of, but let's see.
To take a break, get on a plane, call it the sweetest. I think I know what you're missing. Look at that timing. Look at it in a fine dining. I'ma take off. You will be here, we will be fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna pause it for a second because I'm trying to work out what this song's about. I feel like I'm getting kind of like a celeb vibe, like I'm living my fantasy life in Hollywood kind of thing. I mean, she does say something about like getting on a plane, taking a break at the start of the song. So maybe it's like, let's escape all this and live, like escape from reality for a second.
I know what you're missing in the past.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that song's about. Could be like the sense of someone, you're trying to get somewhere or you're trying to get to someone and you are trying to persuade them to get to you because they're like, they don't realise that what they're missing out on kind of thing because they're not with you, but you realise that you'd make a really good couple, or like you would make something really good if you got that thing that you wanted. I'm not very good at explaining what I think songs mean, but next we have Worth It. I'm expecting badass vibes from this, like Worth It Fifth Harmony, you know.
I'm just trying to tell you how I feel.
If my body was a boat, could you steer that sail?
Oh,
If it's these Hollywood trailers, classic like Elizabeth
bit dreamy.
But you make it
Hey!
Maybe
Woo!
that much better.
Again, very much a blues vibe. I feel like there's also a link with the other song, 5-Star Hotels, in the sense that like this is what we could be and we're in fantasy land. Like I'm fantasizing over what I could be with this person.
Fucking on me, so I could be my glass of wine. Worth it.
I love that bit. It's like, worth it, worth it, worth it.
Worth it, worth it, worth it. Ooh, be fucking on me, so we're gonna make it up. Sipping on Chardonnay 2016, baby. Somehow it's okay.
I I get a very fantasy vibe from like top floor of the penthouse. 6-carat Cartier rings. I don't know what they are, but they sound very expensive. I love it. It's not my typical vibe, but Ray is slaying me. Next song, which is technically the last song because the last one's an outro. But the last song we've got here is Bust It Down. Let's go. Let's bust it down then. I was expecting this song would be like happy and dancey and upbeat.
So I'm dancing on the kitchen floor.
Am I wrong? Probably.
I caught up to wine too.
It's like a closure to the album.
I'm gonna buzz it down.
Hold on.
I'm
Where are
gonna
we going?
buzz it. I'm gonna buzz it. I'm gonna buzz
Oh.
it down. She gonna buzz it down. Get up to my ocean, drown it. Shake it to your ocean, drown it. I'm gonna buzz it down. I'm gonna buzz it down.
Woohoo! I love like the gospel element to that. Like I felt like there was a choir. I don't really know what else to say about that one. Wasn't what I was expecting it to be. Like I say, I was expecting it to be like a happy, dancey thing, but I also feel like it ends the album pretty well. Last track is the outro, and it's called Finn. I'm assuming we're going back to the man speaking. Who knows? Maybe it's Ray. I think it might be Ray.
I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for listening. All the emotional late nights. To my mum and my beautiful sisters, to dad and Tia. I've waited 7 years for this moment. Finally, forever. Till next time, lots of love. Ray.
Why is that making me cry? Why is that making me so emotional? Oh, wow. I've never heard an album say things like that, and I feel like that is such a clever way for Ray to do that. Wow, what is going on with me? Why am I like this? How can an outro make me cry? Oh my god. Let's talk about My 21st Century Blues. Wow, what an album. What an album. Ray has really caught me off guard. Ray has really surprised me. I have a lot of favourites from this album. Songs that I've given a like for, I was gonna just say them, but like, it's literally half the album. My favourites from this album are Oscar-winning Tears. I mean, all the singles are just incredible. Like, I understand why she put them out as a single. Hard Out Here, Black Mascara, Escapism. This album is a complete roller coaster. And some songs make me cry. Some songs make me dance. Like Ice Cream Man, it is definitely up there on one of my favourite songs from this album, but like I don't know if I could listen to it. I don't think I could bring myself to listen to it. And then we've got Environmental Anxiety. I love what that stands for. Body Dysmorphia, I love what that stands for. 5-Star Hotels, Worth It, Bust It Down. I'm living for this, and I am so proud of Ray. I'm so proud of her. She also seems like a really genuine person. So that was My 21st Century Blues. That was Ray's debut album. And it's safe to say I am very much obsessed with this album. I will definitely be listening to this a lot. A lot. In fact, after I finish this video, I'm probably just going to have this on. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I don't really know what else to say, but thank you for watching if you've made it this far. And I will see you very soon because there's a lot of different albums that I want to react to. So, I'll probably be doing that in the next couple days. But yeah, lots of love. I hope you all are doing so well. and I will see you in my next video. Bye!